This video is all about giving you some transparency into what the brutal reality of being a life insurance salesman or sales lady really looks like. We're going to get past the smoke, help you see the fire so that you can find out, is this industry for me or is it not? So thanks for joining with me. I've seen so many insurance agents that jump into this space and they're like, I'm into this noble endeavor. And I get it. You're helping people plan for their futures, but there's some pain in protecting families. There's some problems in safeguarding other people's dreams, and it can turn into your nightmare if you don't know these very simple things. So I'm going to share with you 3 brutal realities of what it really looks like in this industry. And before I do, my name's Jason. I'm your friend in the business, and I'm very blessed to partner with brand new and veteran agents alike, working shoulder to shoulder in our national agency, selling life, Medicare, and annuities face-to-face, but more importantly in the telespace. So free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And thanks for partnering with us by watching this content today. So first off, number 1, you're going to have to understand the reality looks different than maybe the dates that you had in the career briefing room, all right? Or maybe the recruiting calls. The brutal reality is rejection, rejection, and rejection. That's the brutal reality of what it really looks like. It's not everybody buying from you, believe it or not. It's rejection. It robs so many insurance agents of opportunity. The thing that will just suck your soul out of you, and I don't mean your real soul, but what it'll make you feel like is you spend hours and hours of your time trying to convince people to buy life insurance, and then they tell you no. No, get off my lawn. If you're a face-to-face insurance agent, you're going to be faced with this pile of rejection. And it has a way of sinking into you and it diminishing belief. And belief's the backbone of everything you do, my friend. It's not that hard to handle problems. It's just not. But it's the emotional drain that comes from doing this over and over and getting told no, no, no. The negative self-talk that goes on in your mind. If you believe it, if you let it absorb itself into you, it will take everything out of you, my friends. So you got to understand you're going to spend countless hours trying to help people. And sometimes they want the help. Sometimes it's fool's gold. And you get nothing but a dial tone or sent straight to voicemail or get told by a Post-it note or a letter in the mail that they changed their mind. This can mess with a lot of insurance agents. It just decreases belief and beats up a lot of the agent force. Rejection is huge. Point number 1. You want to know this with both eyes wide open if you want to make the wealth. Now, there's a ton of 6-figure income earners and 7-figure income earners in this space, but they've got thick skin, they got a soft heart, and they work really hard through the pain to be able to find, hopefully, profitability. They've got it. And if you make it in this industry, there's no better life, my friends. There is no better life. Tip number 2, you've got to understand this is a numbers game. It's a numbers game. It's a performance-based business. There's no participation trophies. You don't get paid because you just sat in that seat today. Nope. You got to be sincere about action, action, and action. Doesn't matter if you're in life insurance sales or final expense telesales, or if you're a face-to-face life insurance agent, you've got to have a lot of numbers. Point number 2, please take it to heart. Understand it's a numbers game. There are no, and I mean no, participation trophies. You're going to get paid what you're worth. You got to stare yourself in the mirror every day and go, did I do the numbers so that I can know that I got a chance of getting paid? It's a painful playground if you don't grasp the fact that you're going to have to get after the numbers, get through the pain to find profitability. Just like you're never going to get that gym body if you don't show up. And sitting in the little massage beds at your favorite gym, eating pizza and popcorn chicken is not going to make you a powerful, muscled out or toned out man or woman. You won't be able to get any muscle if you don't move into those hard places. And you've got to have the numbers. Those numbers need to be dialed in. You got to do. And I mean now, not tomorrow, not because what'll happen is never happens. All right. Numbers will help you. It's not a game that you just play with. You've got to play those numbers to win. Numbers are important. The pressure of not getting profitability when you go through maybe 2 or 3 no's, that is just suffocating when you're an insurance agent. Once again, belief, it's all about your mind. If your mind's off, everything goes off too. Even if you have the numbers, you can't have positive, powerful results with this negative mindset. But number 2 is big. You got to be big on your numbers, big on action, never stopping. You've got to proceed through the pain to find profitability. Once again, no pain, no gain. Number 3, the brutal truth and the reality of being a life insurance agent that you may love, you may hate, is the endless changing of underwriting. If you're one that can't handle change, carriers come, carriers go. Your favorite lead vendor is here, and now they hustled out the back door and they gone today. And this takes out insurance agents because sometimes we're creatures of habit. I get it. We're habitual in nature, but if you have no wiggle room, if you have no flexibility in this space, you're going to fail. There's going to be compliance changes. There's going to be life insurance standards that maybe shake and bob and weave. It's not like the Medicare mess out there or ACA changes that have recently happened and are being implemented by some of the final rulings. Not even going into that, but the brutal reality that beats up agents in this space is the change, the robotic cog. All right. You're that little wheel in the system doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And for some agents, it strips away their feeling of humanity when they've got to hustle and keep a smile on their face and keep trying to help people and helping convince them to buy insurance because, believe it or not, they need it and they have nothing. And then they're in a position where, okay, now I got to help loved ones through the worst times in their life. And a lot of agents love the fact that we get to be there and stand in that gap to help great people. But some people have that emotional, once again, drain that destroys them. They do a death claim and they just feel so sad. They can't just sincerely move forward. If you've got a just thin skin about you, this probably isn't the industry for you. You've got to work hard. You're going to have endless change. Change is the one constant in this space, and it'll hurt you. In spite of all the good that you're doing, do you keep going or do you stop when tough times come? Do you take a break? You've got to understand the gravity of what you're doing. You're going to have quotas for yourself. You're in business for yourself, but you shouldn't be by yourself. This is why you've got to have a work family so you don't get beat up out there in the field or over the phones. It's the brutal reality of this business. Insurance agents know the pains of other insurance agents. We're intentional about helping our work family and other agents that partner with us. It's just a pleasure to partner and work together as partners. But a lot of folks don't have good partners in this space. They're singled out. The loneliest number is one, and you're not going to win by yourself. Having other people with you that are celebrating in your wins, in your losses, will help you leverage up into a place that hopefully you become a top producer selling life insurance. Hopefully you love it. But a lot of people jump into this noble endeavor and absolutely get crushed, not only emotionally, but sometimes even physically, because they can't handle the rejection. They can't handle the numbers that are needed. They feel like this is just monotonous, right? I'm knocking the same doors, getting told, get off my lawn. I'm told, not right now. I'm given fool's gold, and I feel like I'm going broke right now. You got to choose to present and protect these great people, but you've got to proceed. You've got to work. You've got to work. Now, the silver lining in all of this is it's the most challenging, most amazing career that gives you some of the best opportunities in your life. There's no glass ceiling. You're going to get paid what you're worth. Nobody's going to say you're stuck at $100,000, $200,000. You're not stuck at even seven figures when you make it and scale up and you become that top 1% in the nation selling life insurance. You're going to love it when you make it, my friends, but you've got to make this business what it is: a positive, powerful mindset, helping people through the good times, through the bad times, just like a marriage, right? You got to be committed if you want to have a chance of capitalizing. It's a career that you'll look back and you'll be proud to be a part of, but you've got to play your part or all the pieces will fall apart. I hope this video helps you with some of the brutal realities that will just sometimes suck people dry, and I wanted you to see it. If you think you've got what it takes, jasonfinalexpense.com. Love to serve you and help you. Even if you need final expense leads, know you've got a friend in us. Thanks for watching. I hope this perspective helps you, and I appreciate you. We'll see you soon.